Do you think you're getting enough vitamin D? Well, the answer for many of us is no. About 50 to 70% of the US population is vitamin D deficient. In some groups, such as seniors, individuals with darker complexion, and those overweight, as many as 90% are deficient. Given that vitamin D is involved in many critical body functions, that's a big problem. Vitamin D is produced by the body from sun exposure. Typical recommendations are between 15 to 30 minutes of sun on hands, arms, and face, 2 to 4 times per week, around midday. Even this relatively modest target is a challenge for most of us and doesn't really make a lot of sense because many factors influence vitamin D production. These include age. A 70-year-old produces about a quarter of the vitamin D as a 20-year-old. Sunscreen can significantly reduce or eliminate production. The season. Obviously, northern winters are not ideal for sun exposure. Time of day. Weight. Heavier individuals need more vitamin D and thus would need more sun exposure. Latitude. The sun at the equator is much stronger than, let's say, Sweden. A person with a darker complexion produces less than someone with a fair complexion. Vitamin D is also found in a few foods. Fatty fish, such as salmon, tuna, and mackerel, cod liver oil, and some varieties of mushroom are a good source. It is also found in vitamin D fortified foods, such as milk and cereal, and in relatively small quantities in other foods. Egg yolk, 2 to 5% of daily target, and cheese. Given that many people are deficient, sunlight and dietary sources are clearly not cutting it. Vitamin D plays a vital role in the body. It promotes healthy bones, which is what it is best known for. This is especially important in combating osteoporosis as we age. It is involved in serotonin production, which regulates social behavior, emotion, aggression, memory, anxiety, and learning. It promotes immune and nervous system health. Importantly, it supports brain function. In studies, low levels have been linked to autism and shown to increase the risk of dementia. In The End of Alzheimer's, Dale Bredesen recommends it as part of his anti-Alzheimer's protocol. See our book review. It regulates insulin levels. It plays a critical role in promoting quality sleep, which is absolutely critical for health. See our Sleep Why Bother video for more information. It supports lung function and cardiovascular health. In cells, it lengthens telomeres, a marker for aging, thus protecting DNA. That's not everything, but I'll stop here. With so much of our health dependent on vitamin D, it is critical to address the deficiency issue, and that means supplements. Ideally, you would take a blood test to determine your vitamin D level, and thus your shortfall. The results, however, would vary over time and as circumstances change. For example, you move from Los Angeles to Edinburgh in the winter. The general consensus suggests a daily supplement for between 1,000 to 4,000 IU. However, recommendations go as low as 400 IU per day. The upper limit is generally 4,000 IU per day. Some studies, but not all, find that toxicity is obtained at doses higher than 10,000 IU. Vitamin D is fat-soluble and is absorbed best when paired with high-fat foods. For this reason, it's recommended to take supplements with the meal. Avocados, nuts, seeds, full-fat dairy products, and eggs help boost your absorption. Adequate levels of magnesium in the body are essential for the absorption and metabolism of vitamin D. Magnesium deficiency is also a widespread issue. See our accompanying video on magnesium. Vitamin D is best taken in the morning to avoid disruption of melatonin production, which is critical for sleep. Well, that's it for vitamin D. Remember, this video is not intended as medical advice. Always consult your doctor before making any dietary changes. See all the links to articles, podcasts, and other sources below, and subscribe to get notified when we post new content. Until next time, get enough vitamin D and improve your odds!